Well, I studied for a PhD in creative writing at Newcastle University, and since then I've been working part-time as a researcher in academia and part-time as a writer of my own fiction. And I've managed to combine both roles in most of my jobs so far. I worked as a Leverhulme Trust writer in residence last year at the School of Informatics of University of Edinburgh, and I'm currently working as a research associate in creative writing at Newcastle University on a project looking at the relationship between wellbeing and creativity in later life. The things that have helped me most in my career path have definitely been support from other people. I've been very lucky in that my family have been I've been very lucky with the support from my family, both emotionally and financially, and also to receive support from UK funding councils that have allowed me to create work and collaborate with people in other countries. Peer support has been a huge element of my work, both in terms of working collaboratively with other people, but also in terms of having people to talk to about everyday stresses from people who understand what you're going through. I think the two biggest threats to my career so far have been issues with my health. I've suffered from post-viral fatigue, which knocked me out partway through my PhD, and I had to take 6 months out and occasionally get relapses into. And also continual rejection. As a writer, but also as an academic, you're continually applying for grants, for funding, for fellowships, and you have to accept that the majority of them you're not going to get. So obviously the ones that you do get then turn out to be the biggest opportunities, and you get to do fantastic things. I've been to New York twice so far this year to work with an artist there, thanks to the Arts Council and the British Council. That was wonderful. But I've also been rejected millions of times for other things, and learning to take a deep breath, work out why you were rejected, which is normally simply because somebody else was better suited rather than a deficiency in yourself, and then carrying on. So taking time out to sulk, but then getting on with life has been important. To get where I am today, one of the things I've had to overcome has been the fact that I've stayed in academia straight through from undergrad, through to a research master's, through to a PhD, and a lot of my contemporaries, after doing their undergraduate degree, went into industry and started earning. And I was lucky enough to get funding for my PhD, but even a funded PhD doesn't bring in a lot of money. So watching other people start putting money towards their pension, being able to go on fantastic holidays, whilst you're still relying on a 10% discount at the local top shop, has been odd, but at the same time I've been aware that it's given me the opportunity of a lot of freedom to do other work, of very exciting opportunities, and ultimately to follow a vocation rather than a salary. So it's been worth it. My inspiration comes from conversations with other people. Even if I'm working on a solo project, it always becomes more interesting and stronger if I talk about it with other people and listen to their views on it. I would also say I draw quite a lot of inspiration alongside that from my fellow writers. They've been a huge support to me, and being part of a community in your chosen career is hugely important in terms of networking, but also in terms of giving yourself fresh ideas. My lucky saying is, anticipation is the hardest part of any hurdle. My advice for other women who want to develop themselves would be, don't listen to what the media says about things that hold women back. Remember that you're an individual and you have your own strengths and your own weaknesses, and learn to use both of them. Don't be afraid to ask for help, and don't be afraid to stop when you need to. If you're looking after your health and you're looking after your personal life, then your professional life is going to flourish. You don't have to sacrifice one for the other.